Hi, welcome to this DFI project video. So, in one of the closets of our house, I have a network attached storage device that serves as a home for all of our backups and disaster recovery data here on our network. When I put the NAS in the closet, it was supposed to be temporary. So I put it on a temporary shelf, also known as this box. That wasn't ideal. And I realized recently that the box amplified and echoed the sound of the spinning hard drives, and I could hear it out in the room. So anyway, today we're going to see how I get from this temporary shelf to this. All right, let's go. This will be a quick and ugly project where we build a fixed shelf network rack. The requirements for this project are, it has to be completely built in about 2 hours due to some other time constraints. It has to be relatively inexpensive to build, ideally less than $100. It doesn't have to be pretty, it's more about function than aesthetics. It has to have at least 2 shelves, around 8 inches tall each. It has to leave room for a small battery backup in the bottom. It has to leave room for possible expansion of equipment in the future, and it has to have good airflow to keep things inside cool. Here's the drawing of our proposed network rack. As you can see, the rack is going to be 19.5 inches wide, 28 inches tall, and 14 3/4 inches deep. It will have 2 8-inch shelves and 1 9-inch shelf. The fan on top will pull cool air in, and the fan in the back will blow hot air out. For this project, we'll use the following materials: 1 piece of 3/4 inch 4x8 sanded pine plywood, 2 fixed 2-inch casters, 2 swivel with brake 2-inch casters, 2 6-inch cooling fans, 6 mountable zip ties, and roughly 42-inch construction screws. The tools we used for this project are 1 1/4 inch spade bit, clamps, circular saw, countersink bit, hammer drill, impact drill, jigsaw, miter saw, orbital sander, rolling stand, sawhorses, square, T-square, table saw, and the tape measure. Alright, let's get to work. I forgot to video some of the first cuts, but here we're working on the back and sides of the rack. I know I cut with my circular saw goofy, but being left-handed presents some interesting challenges sometimes, and I never claim to do things right around here. After the initial cuts are done, I started by clamping the sides to the back. At first, I did it wrong, with the sides on the outside. When I went to attach the sides to the back the right way, I thought my camera was recording, but it wasn't. So I'll just have to show a picture to demonstrate. Here you can see I put 4 2-inch construction screws in the back to attach each side. Next, I measured and cut the top and bottom pieces. And attach them using the construction screws. With the top and bottom on, it was time to move on to the shelves, so I cut them to size. I decided it would be much easier to make some 8-inch spacers out of scrap wood to make positioning the shelves easier. Then I attached the shelves using the construction screws. Next, it was time to cut the holes for the cooling fans. I measured and marked center on the back and on the top, making each hole 5 inches by 5 inches. Then I drilled a pilot hole and started cutting out the holes. With the fan holes cut, I added the holes for the cords and network cables. I made the first hole too small and really ate up the hole trying to make it bigger. The second hole was much better. Even though this is an ugly project, I still wanted to sand it a bit so that it wasn't completely rough. The final construction step was adding the casters. And with that, construction was finished. Then we add the fans. And some quick and easy cable management. And it's all done. Looks pretty empty here, but it's much better than the box it was sitting on. Oz gives this project 5 rolls because it really quieted down his napping closet. That's it for this project. Stay tuned for more. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click that notification bell to keep up to date with everything we're doing here at DFI. See you next time.